Hello everyone, the Steam Next Fest has started, so we're going to start off the grind of finding new and interesting upcoming survival games by playing Astrobotanica. We are an alien botanist, and this game is set a couple 100,000 years into Earth's past. Alright, collect the scanner, it's chilling out on the rock, it seems like. We crashed her in a pod or something. Let's see, we have a flashlight, we can scan plants, as well as a caveman. And if we scan the caveman, we can see their health as well as issues. Alright, good. So let's check this out. A moon shard. So it gives a bit of healing, a bit of stamina, and a bit of CO2. And it's an antibiotic, although it seems to be very low on that. And it is ready to harvest. That is pretty good. You know what? Let's harvest it, I guess. I actually wanted us to scan this. Looks like a giant berry, man. Green lung. For healing CO2. And it's an antioxidant. Alright, well, let's take that as well. And it says it's ready to harvest in 2 days. Man, this scanner is super handy. Alright, let's explore our little ship. It's so loud in here, though. We have a decor tool that just looks like a fancy hammer. A water tank. This looks like a water pistol. Turn off the spaceship's power. Big red button. That is so much better. Alright, let's see. So by pressing Z and X, we can switch our tools around. The water gun is just a sprinkler system, I guess. And with this we can create farm plots, but also other things, like an entire building. But it costs knowledge to unlock by the looks of it. We have 100. I'm not 100% sure how we got it. It might be from scanning, so let's go check that out. Yeah, we pick up the puzzle piece, I guess. Also, do we have any inventory screen, perhaps? Like, I know we can switch between all this. Oh, there we go. We kinda do if I hold tab. Hello? Ow. Okay, that's not good. That hurts. There seems to be some stuff over there. I don't want to go out too far. But let's just follow this for now and see if we can get some more points by scanning. So we have 100 right now. We get 150. Okay, good. There's a pain reliever. It heals. Yeah, I kinda want that. We have no space in the inventory. Alright, do we have a chest at the spaceship? Because that could be very helpful. And the answer seems to be no. Can we make one? Yeah, we can make one with a couple sticks. That is a very small one, though. But we need to find some sticks. And we also need space in the inventory for it. I should not have picked up all these random-ass things. I eat some food. And let's go gather some sticks. Check the source of smoke. Not really what I wanted to do yet, game. Ooh, can we scan stuff like this? Here's another puzzle piece. Really wish we had some more inventory space. Also, really wish... Ooh, dodos. What's up, my dudes? They're holding another puzzle piece as well. What? I don't think you would be that aggressive, my guy. Alright, fine, I'll leave. Ooh, Clawwater Bay, that's pretty darn loud. I feel like we need a pickaxe for some of this stuff. I've seen a couple of wooden things we can mine with that. Oh, no, 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 no. Do not fall down there. I jumped. No, it went a bit too far. Probably need one more stick. I suppose we are at the smoke, so we may as well check it out. We need to go farther into the cave, which I might want to hold off on, because we did find the second stick. There we go. Open storage. Oh, we do have a backpack? Wait, how do I actually get them into the wooden chest? Because I just seem to have deleted one of the items. Well, it's whatever, I guess. Let's go gather up those other idols that I found. While getting some more berries as well. We need the CO2 after all. And there was one more in the dodo nest, which I'm just gonna rush in and snag. Then run out. And let's hope that they don't follow me. Okay, annoyingly though, they are different puzzle pieces. We should probably actually keep those in the backpack. So I'm not 100% sure where we could see the backpack. Like, not on our person anyway. But I suppose we'll figure that out later. Probably get some sort of tutorial for it. Alright, let's head into the cave. Alright, human inhabitant. Pretty cool looking cave, man. They have sticks everywhere. making a bunch of weird noises. The mushrooms I cannot scan. Either this dude really likes his fires, or there's a ton of people living in this cave. And with all the bloody spikes around, I'm not sure if they're friendly. And also seems like we passed them as well. Oh yeah, he's standing right here. What's up, man? Say hello. What up? Alright, scan the human. Our next thing is already to plant a seed. Man, you're sick as hell. Seems to be a little sniffly, and he also has some bleeding issues. Not sure how to cure him yet. Seems like a problem for another day, really. Getting a small patch going is actually free of charge, so that's pretty good. We did have a seed, but I do not remember if it was the one that we got rid of by accident. It doesn't seem like it. So we plant this, then we use the water tank. There we go, that's watered now. Unlock the tonic crafting station from Primal. Is this Primal? I should have probably not immediately skipped that text. It could also just be that human that we refer to as Primal now, for some reason. Actually, we cannot talk to this guy either. But he's very happy to see our berries, I guess. Alright, there we go. This is Primal. It is a skill tray kind of thing. So we need to unlock the crafting table specifically. I don't know how to open the menu, but I do know that pressing map does it. So we need 250 research points, which we would have had I not bought the chest. So we're gonna have to go out and scan some things. Alright, this one seems to lead to a dead end. So we can fill our water tank in the cave here as well. And what is this? The crab zone. We got a stone tablet. Pretty good. That is a collectible. That gives us a bit of research as well. Still not enough, though. Alright, this is where those blood spikes were. The human. Some coal we can mine. But that is seemingly... Well, I wouldn't say it. This cave goes, like, all over the place. What the hell is all of this? A treasure chest. Well, don't mind if I do. Open that up. A bunch of research, heck yeah. That's good. So we found an idol of sorts. And that seems to be the end, because now we're on top where we found the stone tablet. There's something I have noticed, though, is that we are kind of blocked in on all sides. It makes me wonder, like, how large this play area is for the demo. Although, unless we can go this way. It seems to open up a lot more here. Yeah, okay, it seems to go a lot more this way. That's good. Not really what I want to do right now, though. Let's head back. So, unlock the herbal medicine. That seems to unlock a lot more stuff as well. The entire line, basically. We can unlock a compass. Become a businessman. Okay, so these skills are not specific to unlocking new recipes by the looks of it. And then we need to make a tonic. We can do that in here. I've already had this, but I guess this fixes it up maybe. The skill. So how does it work? Interact with it. Craft a potion. Mix ingredients. Okay. Does it really matter what we make? Let's create one berry, I guess. That seems to be good enough. It seems like the added effect of making this into a shake is that it reduces CO2 consumption by 5%. So it might actually be worth just, you know, getting that at all times. We don't just eat up berries anymore. We make them into a little smoothie. Alright, dude. Give the medicine. Here you go. Hope that makes you feel better. I cured his wounds anyway. I have to collect totem parts. Already got one? I don't know where we even got that from, to be fair. Unless those are the pieces that we've been finding, like, all over the island here. I only found 3 of them, so I don't know why it says 1 out of 4. Unless they don't count as if they're in the backpack. Though I didn't have one in my inventory, so who knows. Alright, well, it's not a totem part. I do see another one up there as well. We need to figure out how to get up there, though. I imagine we would have to build to get up there. But also, I'm just not even sure what to use them for. Yeah, there's nothing in the mouth. Alright, the best idea I have is just to follow these arches. And explore a little farther than where we have been before. Weird ass looking plants, man. That's toxic for sure. What is this? A reset orb. Okay, it must be for a puzzle of some kind. But we hadn't found any, so I guess clicking the button didn't really do anything. And this just leads out to the waters. So there does seem to be a lot more over in that direction. Well, is that a smokestack, or is that where we found our little friend? Yeah, okay, that's down to where the cave is. Hey, get away from me, you little kiwi boy. Can't be that they're this far out, though, right? I would imagine not. The moonlit shores. Oh, very nice. A crab? Hey, don't run away from me, man. I'm scanning you. There's another cave here. It doesn't seem to have any totems. Not on the beach, anyway. But if they would be hiding it, it would be in the caves. Some ghost cave in here, man. Oh. Man, is this a puzzle? Well, I don't know the solution yet. I guess we'll figure that out at some point. But this does look like a place totem pieces could be hiding. That's some crazy stuff already back in the day, man. There we go, found another one of these chests. Okay, they also seem to have the totem pieces. Because we got a second one suddenly. Because all we just need to do is find chests out and about? Oh, what the hell is this? Okay, we can interact with all of this, and I'm not sure why I want to. I imagine we get more context clues for these things later. Because unless I'm blind, I don't see a way for us to figure it out just yet. And there seem to be way too many random possibilities for us to realistically, like, guess it. Huh. Well, it might be right over there, isn't it? Alright, well that seems a lot easier then. There we go. And there is a treasure chest. There's another totem piece. Okay, so we had to do this. Alright, let's get out of here. It seems like we have everything in this cave. So I'm guessing besides our own survival, finding the totems is just a little side gig that we can do. I imagine we're not supposed to just go off and explore and find them all in one go. Whoa, what's up with that tree, man? That's spiky as hell. Oh, the leaves weren't loaded in yet. I guess that makes sense. Also, what is up here? I see some sort of light. Equip ingredients. And we only have to berry. Actually, do we have all the other things too? No, we just have the berries. So we need the wheat-looking stuff, and then some green cloud-looking thing. Well, I think I know where to get the wheat-looking stuff. I'm not sure about the other things. Well, home sweet home. What happens if I put in... Well, I guess we can't, because I put the other ones in my backpack. Apparently the stuff you have in your backpack doesn't count. Alright, open that back up again. I want to see what happens if we... Okay, we can only have one at a time. Well, in that case, create all of those. There we go. Ooh, actually, it did count. So all 10 of them, this is basically a whole maxed out potion. Okay, that's not what I expected. That's probably way too much. We wasted so many of the resources for it. Alright, we're almost done with that. I really want to figure out how to get that piece up there. Imagine we can just unlock stairs, right? How big are these stairs? Not that big. Too steep. Well, of course it would be. But can we unlock something else? A platform is expensive, though. No, I don't think that actually is gonna work. I suppose the other problem would be there's not that many sticks around. Actually, looking at it, we could potentially just go from the top over those vines. It does seem like a lot of places are blocked off with boulders, though. So I do really think they took that into account for the demo. Let's go check this out. Can we walk on these vines? Ow. Okay, we cannot. I'm looking at all these stair types, but they're all too small or too short. Well, something else is we can go up here. Maybe this leads to another chest? There's also a stone tablet I can see glistening over there, too. But I don't think we can get there from here. Well, I guess may as well try now. No, no, no. But I do think we can make the jump. Oh, going back up here. What the heck is this? Oh, found another one of these totem pieces. Oh, that's where they go. So yeah, we just need the one piece. And then we have all of them. So we do desperately need to figure out how to get up there. I tried another jump, but I'm just getting bounced off the wall. And it's actually dealing kind of a lot of damage. So let's put some of these healing things together. And let's drink this. I don't want to go back up there, but I want to explore more past the puzzle piece. There might just be more to explore there. While we figure out how to get that one over there. Actually, never mind. It seems to just kind of stop here. Okay, and if I do a little run up... Yeah, I cannot make the jump all the way over there either. Where do you think you're supposed to just jump from there to there? But I seem to miss that jump every time. I also did try to build up there, but you can't. And for the first time, let's craft some other things together. I do like how you can basically just take everything and just put them together like that. Alright, well, we're back to the only idea I have, and that is making it up to this rock right here. Ow. But yeah, we just get bounced away. Well, I've been thinking about it, and I think one of the ways we could potentially do this is just by placing a house down. I will admit, I'm not really sure how this building system works. Like, I'm having trouble figuring out how to properly place stuff here. If anything, though, this is going to cost us a lot of sticks again. Can I climb onto this? No. How do I get one lower, though? I cannot rotate this. Now, the building system either needs to be explained a bit better, or it's going to need a little bit more work. Well, if anything, we can at least stand on that now. There's a stick up here for some reason. Oh, wow, look at this. I created a potion with all three of these plants. It does, like, everything. I think something that would be worth it is figuring out how to get the pickaxe. Because that way we can, like, mine a bunch of stuff. Although it seems like it's in the second tier. Which, I'm not sure how to unlock yet. Like, this first one might be a pickaxe. But who knows, even. Though we could unlock the the contribution box that unlocks trading. Maybe we can trade for sticks. Because it seems like the dude here had a bunch of it. It says he has he has some issues again. That is sad. We can also not trade with him by the looks of it. But we can do something else now. And now that I created this platform... we need to build this platform in order for us to see if we can build a staircase on top of that platform. Also seen a bunch of stones around. And we did actually have stone... Never mind, we also need clay for that. What if we only needed rocks for it? That should be fine, but we don't. We need a pickaxe in order to get the clay, so that's not going to work. I'm also still unsure what to do with the orbs, but something tells me you'll find out later in the game. Although here's one of them. We can push them too. Okay, that poison is bad. Very damn bad. Oh, okay, we're dead. No, our stick. We got a penalty of... Wait, is that how much we have left? Yikes. That cost us so many research points. Alright, dying not worth it. Alright, let's reset this again then. But maybe we can get something interesting. It seems like we will need 3 boulders. Okay, seems to be one up here. Sweet. So that's one of them done. We know where the second one is. And it seems like there's only 3 of them. Okay, there we go. That's floating. You know, I did not expect it to do that. Is the third one, like, up here somewhere? Can we climb this? Yeah, it's up here. Alright, good. That's not that far, then. Do not push it down there. I'd rather push it over here. Push it down the wall. And that rolls perfectly into place. Now we just need to get the dangerous one again. We kind of need to roll it past the poisonous plant. No, 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 not in the poisonous plant. Alright, I think that's far enough away. Alright, we can now safely roll it over to the pedestal. This game has a lot more puzzles than I expected it would have. Alright, there we go, landing site. Will that do anything for us? Gain a bunch of knowledge. It might not be in the demo, or we'll see later. Now, can we build... No, it's blocked. On one hand, it's too steep. On the other hand, it is getting blocked. Also just noticed that if we wanted to even start on a base, like the walls, we would need to get clay. Which means we need to pickaxe. Oh, now we make it. Wow. Okay, I ate one of those plants. I'm not sure if that has to do with it or anything to do with it. I ate one of the wheat plants. But hey, we're up. We're up here now. Let's grab that final piece. Anything else around here? Just some plants. Right, well, at least we can get down safe. That means now we're going to have to figure this one out. Does it matter where we place it? They all turn around like that, so that's good. There we go. Isn't this it? They all have symbols on them. Alright. Well, there was that over there, too. Then the monster symbol is at the top. Which one of you is the monster? This one. Then the swirly... No, we already did fire and feet. Feet is next to monster. Fire's the next one. Which one are you? You are the fire. You are the feet. And then we have one left. And I guess has to go here. There we go. Some light around. Do we get anything? Wait, the statue below. Did something open? I do see something. I see water flowing. Well, how's this gonna help us, though? I guess that's just so we can fill our water tank. Which I guess is nice. Alright, well, I managed to get my way on top of the rocks. This place is seemingly off limits to us. And it really is. So I'm really guessing these boulders are just to prevent us from going this way, either from the demo or early game. But also there's an invisible barrier, so they did think about this. The contribution box that we unlocked is actually in front of the totem pole. And we can give it some items and we get a bit of research for it. That's pretty good. So basically we can just give it a bunch of stuff. And really easily unlock our things like that. And we'll be grabbing all the rocks to give back to him in a sec. Looking at our catalog, we are missing one plant. But I've been trying to find that as well, and I can't seem to get it. Alright, let's give this dude all the stones. Okay, eventually you get less points. So we cannot just farm out the same easy material like that. Not that it mattered much, we unlocked everything here on the first row. Well, let's go check out the beach again. Might be something around here then. And if anything, we can put the juice in there. I thought I would just put the berries themselves in there, but I guess not. I guess the one thing I haven't tried yet is going over to these outer islands that we have here. But I was thinking about something, right? We can throw some of these things. What if we throw it into this grabby plant? He does seem to take it. But then we cannot do anything with it. Okay. We could potentially do it with the gas plant maybe as well. What the fuck happened? Okay, we just get immediately turned around. We cannot swim. Yeah, if we can do that with the gas plant, maybe we can extract something from it? Because that final ingredient did look something gassy. That is my only idea I have right now. In a similar vein, we did have some spicy plants. The plant that just ate the fruit. If it eats that, do you think it has a reaction to the spice of the plant? Let's go test that out first, as we're kind of near one anyway. So as you can see, this comet spice It has a pain relief of free, but it's also spicy. Don't know how that works together, but hey. Alright, let's toss that in there. We do anything with it now? No, and the spiciness doesn't seem to have done anything. Alright, let's try the method with the gas plant. If that doesn't work, I'm out of ideas. Alright, so we take that and we toss that in there. It goes down like the other plant, but can I interact with it? Wait a second, we can harvest something from biomass. Is this what that thing needed? It's just biomass, maybe? Well, it doesn't seem to be. Either it's not in the demo yet, or I just have very bad luck. I think the last thing that I want to try do is mix a cocktail depending on all these colors that I'm seeing. Like each of the side effects is a different color. And there is one thing that I want to try out. To create this is like the almighty potion, which has all the colors. The dude in the cave, he is of course sick. And I was wondering how we could figure out how to cure him. However, there were some colors next to the illnesses. But if we give him this medicine, he needs a way stronger dose by the looks of it. Okay, well. And now he's even more sick. Alright, I got some more things to throw down his gullet. There we go. So now he just needs a bit of the spicy relief things. Alright, I picked up 3 of them. We can mix these together, and it should be good enough. There we go, give him this. Yes, that's good enough. There's also a berry icon. So maybe we give him berries? Well, he's very happy about it, but doesn't seem to be wanting to trade with us yet. Also, the heart isn't going up, which I imagine is what's supposed to happen. So maybe trading with this dude isn't in the demo yet either. Well, we can craft the totem? Well, found the wings somewhere. Must have been from one of the other challenges we did. Right, with that, I think I'm going to be leaving it off over here. I think the game has a lot of potential. Because the main concept is good. I like the world. I like the visual style. I imagine that the full game will have these quests a bit more streamlined. And maybe it even like skipped through a couple things, who knows. Like for example, I have no idea how to get a pickaxe. And I'm not sure if we can. We might have to do that through the research, of course. But I cannot click on these or see these when hovering over them. Hey, maybe you guys have more luck than I have with finding some of these things. Leave it in the comments down below. Because I would like to complete the demo at some point. Or maybe I'm just stupid, who knows. That happens quite often as well. But with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye everyone.